live. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. That's right. It's Sunday afternoon, 5 o'clock. Podcast number 2 coming to you live here on Instagram. That's right. That's right. Working on that mind, strong body, unstoppable you. Make you unstoppable. Make you better. Make you stronger every day. All right, today we're talking about following your dreams, not anybody else's, not anyone else's. Follow your dreams. No matter what the haters say, no matter what the naysayers say, you follow what you want. You follow what you need to do, what you know is right for you, what you have up here, what you feel that it's strong for you, that it's meant for you. Today, we're talking to a good friend and a client of mine. Let's bring him up here. Alright, let's see. Right there, okay.
You jump on here. So, remember, it's about following your dream, about following what you want to get, what you want to do. And what you need to do is do whatever it takes to get there, whatever it takes to push past your limits, push past what people tell you, what the hater's going to tell you that it can't be done. You're not capable. It's too hard. There's so many people in that industry, in that field of work. They're not ready. They're not willing to do the work. They're not really willing to push past their limits. But you are. You know you are. Come on. How many times have you come to a roadblock and you're like, there he is. Have come to a roadblock and tell you, I'm not ready. But you are ready. Roadblocks are part of life. Roadblocks will happen. Roadblocks slow you down, but they don't stop you. There he is. That man right there. He's a music artist. He's a producer. He's just one bad son of a... Well, you know the rest. Introduce yourself, Chris. Chris Gonzalez.
What's up? Yup.
And got that mellow voice. Got that deep baritone voice today.
Don't talk like this right now.
You try to sound like Biggie. Got that small, deep baritone. All right. Today, like I said, we're talking about following your dreams, about following what you need to do to be where you want to be, to get where you want to be. Tell them, Chris. Tell them about who you are, what you do.
Oh man, that's a loaded question. That is a loaded question. Real quick, in 5 minutes, tell me everything.
Oh, we here for at least 30 minutes. Come on.
All right. No, I mean, shit. I'm just another person. The thing is, every day I'm obsessed with just getting better, and I understand that all starts in the mind. You know, where the mind goes, the body follows. That's just what it is. You know. Go ahead.
We've known each other for a few years. We used to be coworkers. We used to. You tell them where I've been, where I've come from. The person I have today is not the person you initially met. Is that?
Hell nah. Oh nah. Even people at work talk about that. Yeah, physically and mentally. Everybody talk about you were grumpy, you were big, and they look at you now like, damn, look at this guy.
It is mother. Let's show up. My point is simply that you want to keep growing. You want to keep better. I'm sure there's people out there, family, friends, even strangers. Like I said in this morning boot camp. Even strangers, sometimes strangers think they know what's best for you, but that's not necessarily. It doesn't make sense because that person looking back in the mirror, you're the only one that knows what's best for you. Am I right?
Yeah. No, of course, of course.
How many times people tell you, you know what? You can't be a music producer. You can't do this. You can't. I'm sure you got stories.
I'm actually blessed. I don't have anybody like at least telling me to my face that I can't do anything. You know what I mean? Yeah. I haven't had that type of negativity, so I'm blessed for that. So
that's awesome. That's
doing my thing.
Sometimes the worst stuff that happens, stuff that happens behind your back.
At that point, it don't matter. It's none of my business.
Right there. See, it's all about the mindset. You've been hanging around somebody that's influencing you.
Some good people, right?
Yeah, exactly. Now, tell me about these guys that you produce for your band or your group. What do they do? What are their names?
Ghosts and Legends. Oh, yeah, that's my brothers right there.
I'm sorry?
Ghosts and Legends.
Ghosts and Legends. And
Yes,
you
sir.
produce them. You're the
I produce, I mix and master. Yep.
see, and you're blowing up. You always tell me you're doing different events here and there. You're getting bigger. What do you plan? What do you got going on?
It's a process. Yeah, I'm just doing different things, just getting exposure, you know. I understand it's a long road where I'm going, but shit, with how you know me, I'm not stopping. Like, this is what I like. I love to do, so I'm gonna just keep doing it. Whether it takes this or that, really, I don't have like I'm gonna do this by this. I'm just having fun with it, going hard, learning. As long as I keep learning, it just things and opportunities keep coming to me. So that's a blessing right there.
You gotta always look in the future. Look towards where you're going. Don't look where you've been. Don't look where you're at. Live in the moment, but always eyes forward, not back. Because you go backwards, you never get to where you're going. I mean, that right there is a mouthful.
True.
So,
What do you think about like looking back just to see where you messed up on? You know, just to improve. Because there's certain situations that arise back in my life where like I've been through this. Why is it happening again? And I feel like it happens again just because we haven't learned our lesson. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Sometimes there's a saying: those that don't learn are doomed to repeat. So if you look back and learn. Because I've shared my story. I've shared my story with many of people on here. I mean, like I said, I talk to people. I talk to people in the bus stop. I don't care. Once I get going, ain't nobody shut me up. I mean, I'm like, sometimes people are like, okay, I gotta go. I'm like, wait, one more thing to tell you.
Here's my card.
You guys know me. I'm always passing out cards. I just order some more cards. I already passing out cards like I would make it rain.
We about to put them on people's cars, huh? Beep, beep, beep.
Oh yeah. So I lost my train of thought here. My point is that you always gotta push. You always gotta push. And where I've been, what I've done, I've learned from it. Yeah, I've effed up a lot. I've done some that I'm not grateful for. I'm not thankful for. But at the same time, you know what? I'm grateful for it because it's brought me where I'm at today. It's brought me strong mother that you're talking to, that you're following, that you're learning from. I'm learning from you. You're learning from me. And like I tell people, it's not about I'm not better than you. I'm just older than you. How old are you, Chris?
26.
He's 26. I'm 51 years old, brother. I mean, I got underwear older than you. That's probably more information than people want to hear, but I'm 51 years old. I mean, I've been around the block. I've worn out a path around the block. I've done stuff that I'm not proud of, but again, I've learned from it, and I refuse to let that stop me. I refuse to let that define me. I mean, I've made mistakes, but I refuse to quit because I know where I'm. It took me a while. It took me a while, but guess what? I finally learned where I need to be, what I need to do in this life, why God put me on this earth, why God put me here. I figured it out. And once I figured it out, I'm going to talk till I'm blue in the face. I'm going to talk till I can't talk anymore, till I'm 6 feet deep. I'll probably be talking when I'm dead. If I be set in the carpet, I'll still be going.
Yeah. And one thing I had read was like a lot of the times we mistake, like we think of mentors like, oh, they're gonna be somebody that's way older than us, somebody that's already like that's been doing it for years. But a lot of the times our mentors are our peers, the people in our age group they have information that we might not know, you know? So there's sometimes where I just start talking about some deep conversations and it brings up certain ideas from the other person. So how it happens is either it sparks something in them and they reciprocate that energy back to me, or they kind of just give me like a blank stare, like, oh, okay, cool. You know, some people just don't like talking about that certain thing. My point is, though, is like I'll bring up that type of conversation. Either I give them something that they didn't understand, or they'll give me something I didn't understand. You know, so it's all it's a lot of learning. Just
some people. It's touch on a subject about age, as you mentioned right now. See, age doesn't necessarily mean a damn thing. I mean, there's people younger and there's people older than me. I know it's hard to believe, but there are people older than me. I see that twinkle. I know that joke coming. You're older than dirt. No, but my point is, age doesn't necessarily mean anything. There's people older, people younger than you that haven't done or haven't learned their lesson, haven't appreciated what they're doing here or why. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. That's completely up to them. That's their business. But see, there's some people that are just not on the same level, and they can be. They really can, but the problem is they refuse to. They don't want to. They don't want to work. They're stuck in that comfort zone. That comfort zone I always mention to you about. Comfort zone. People sit on the couch eating brownies, eating Oreos, eating whatever, eating their favorite snack, and they refuse to do anything. They refuse to step forward, step out of that comfort zone, step out of the normal, everyday tendency of life, and do what they know in here. Because everybody has a gift. Everybody has a gift. I learned this a long time ago. I heard this from Steve Harvey. Everybody has a gift. Your job is to unwrap that gift. Your job is to unwrap it, develop it, make it bigger, make it stronger. And once you open that gift, you know it's yours, because you're better at it than anybody else. I'm sure when you with music, I can't play a beat to save my life. I've been a DJ for years. I just play records and match beats here and there. But give me a musical instrument, I look at it like, what do you plug this in? I mean, I could play a note if I had a gun in my head and somebody say play a note. I'd be like, okay, C flat. That's the only one I know. And I know that you heard me say that before. That's the only note I can think of. See, so my point is, your gift is obviously music. You're talented. I've heard your beats. I've mentioned to you like, oh, this beat sound crazy on this. Like the last beat you played for me, the last production you played for me. I told you, oh, this will sound great as like in a horror flick. It had that creepy kind of like killer type stock type vibe to it. And I'm like, see, it comes easy to you. I'm sure it comes easy to you because the ideas start flowing. Everything starts working. Am I right? Right?
Yeah. Once you get in that zone, it's just you get lost. You get lost in it, and then
like the group that you work with, Ghosts and Legends.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're those are the lyricists. Those are the ones that come up with the words. I'm sure they got skill that like the words just start flowing.
Oh, yeah, they're talented. They're very talented.
Like Eminem, for example. I mean, the stuff that he starts spinning out is just like sometimes it's just mind blowing the way he just.
And it's second nature. Yeah.
Exactly, and that's my point. See, that's your gift. That's your gift, and nobody can. Once you open your gift, once you unwrap that gift, nobody can close it back up. Nobody can close that box back up.
Exactly. No one can take that from you.
Nobody can rewrap it because it's your gift. And your gift is your gift, and you'll get better. You get stronger at it.
Yeah, and that comes from you understand habits, like just repeating something over and over. You get good at it, like it becomes second nature. Whether that's freestyling, playing an instrument, mixing, DJing, all that. After a certain amount of time, you just get really good at it.
Now, would you agree that you are what your habits say you are?
Yeah. Oh, most definitely.
Exactly. Yeah. See, when I'm not talking, when I'm not running the job, 55 miles an hour, I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm always listening. I'm always gathering information. I'm always trying to pick up from books. Like you read a lot. I know you always tell me you're always reading different books. I read. I listen to podcasts. I listen to different stuff on Spotify, on YouTube. I'm always taking in information. And the more you take information, the more you have to share, the more you have to learn. And the more information, I feel like my head sometimes want to explode because I have so much stuff I want to share. And I don't, please understand, I don't share it to come across as better or as I come across, I share it because I've learned and I've helped myself, and I want to help you. When I was at my darkest point, I had a lot of help. I was in a dark place. Everybody knows the story. Well, most everybody knows the story. But I was in a dark place, and I crawled out of it because I had the help, and I refused to give up. It's another quote. I'm always picking up quotes. God helps those that help themselves. If you want to get out of the situation you're in, you want to get out of the situation, you got to help yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a story. There's a joke. I guess a story about I saw in a movie a while back. He goes. There's a guy on top of a roof. The river came in, and it washed up all neighbors around. He's stuck on the roof. A boat comes by. I'm here to save you. Jump in the boat. I'll save you. I'll get you out of here. The guy goes, no, God will save me. He leaves. Another boat, 5 minutes later, comes. Jump in, I'll save you. We'll take you to our land. No, I have faith. God will save me. A third time, helicopter flies by. Jump in, we'll take you out of here. No, I have faith. God will save me. Eventually, the water comes in, takes him out, dies. He goes to heaven. He's at the pearly gates. And he talks to God. He goes, what happened, God? I had faith. You saved me, and you failed me. He's like, John, I sent 2 boats and a helicopter. I mean, come on. God helps those that help themselves. So don't quit. Keep going. Keep pushing. There's going to be roadblocks. There's going to be detours. I've been doing this fitness thing. It's been evolving. It's gone different ways. It's gone this fitness thing for many different ways. At first, it was all about the body because I had to work on my body because I was weak. I was weak physically and mentally.
Yeah.
And I'm still weak. But guess what? I'm stronger every day. I'm stronger and I'm getting better. Just like this gets better, this gets better. And I've worked with you we've been friends for a while. We've been with for what? Over 5 years?
Yeah. It has to be.
We lost that for a while there, but I've seen the growth in you, not only physically. We train on Wednesday mornings at the park at 6 a.m. I've seen your growth physically, but not only physically, right here. So see, because I know the type of person I know the type of person you are. I know that you're the type of person who refused to quit. You refuse to get down. I'm watching you. I'm a stalker. I'm stalking you. I'm stalking you on Instagram, on Facebook, and I see your growth here and here.
I do my best. Yeah.
I see, and that's the problem. What's that book? The 4 Agreements. That's another book that I've read. I think I've read that book twice.
Yeah, you gotta read that more than once for sure.
Don't take it personal. Always do your best. Be impeccable with your word. And what's the last one?
Oh, I was about to ask you because I forgot.
The last one. Be impeccable with your word. Don't take it personal.
Yeah, don't take it personal.
And damn, I'm gonna have to get you back on that last one. There was one more. I can't think of it. Yeah. But anyway, 4 Agreements. It's a book you need to pick up. You haven't read it. You gotta read it a couple times. Take notes because it'll change you.
Don't take things personal. That right there is like big. That changes a lot. Oh, don't assume.
There you go.
That one right there. Because man, you don't realize how much you assume certain things about different situations until you read that part. I'm like, damn, I assume a lot.
How many times people assume because they don't communicate?
Right. Exactly.
They don't talk to each other. Husband and wife get divorced, get separated, have marital issues because assumptions are made because no communication. You're never ever going to accuse me of not communicating. Like I said, I talk. I talk. And if you know me back in the day, I was a completely different person. I was shy, reserved, introvert, and I wouldn't talk. Now I talk to anybody. I talk to anybody down the street. I'll stop you. I'll stop you mid walk across the street and have a conversation middle of the street. I've done it. I'll probably do it again. I'm always trying to I don't know, influence, I guess, or help somebody and help somebody help myself at the same time.
Oh yeah.
So what's happening today? I know you got an event going on today.
Oh yeah, my homie Poet, he's in the group. He's, from what I understand, his cousin is hosting this event. It's out in San Bernardino. We're actually gonna take off as soon as I'm done with this. But yeah, it starts at 9. So they're gonna perform today.
You got some production there. You got some music going.
Nah, I just mixed and mastered the songs. So it's not my beats. These beats are off of YouTube. But
you're gonna have some headphones coming out pretty soon too, huh? Following the footsteps. He's following the footsteps. Hey, that's where he made his money.
That's getting into business at that point, though. You got to know your business. You can't just know music. You got to know how to handle business too. That's a whole nother realm.
Yeah, but see, it's about learning. You got to learn. You got to know your craft, and then like a tree, it starts growing up, and then it branches out.
Yeah, most definitely.
I mean, the guy we're talking about obviously is Dre, right? And where he start from? He started from selling mixtapes from his back of his car in the trunk. You seen the movie? I read documentaries about different avenues he took, different ways and even the movie. I mean, the movie obviously doesn't explain to all the details, but they started from selling mixtapes from the back of the car, and now he's a legend. He's a producer of how many different artists, and he's done how many records, and he's one of the most renowned producers out there. Everybody wants to, right?
Right.
So,
you gotta start somewhere, right?
Well, it starts from there, and the main thing is believe. You gotta believe. You gotta believe you're gonna get there. Once you believe you're gonna get there, push till you get there. Right. My advice to you is write it down. Get something else I learned from Steve Harvey. There's stuff that he says, stuff he does I don't agree with, but stuff he does that I do agree with. A vision board. Get yourself a vision board. Write stuff down. Take pictures. Post different articles. Post what you want. Post what you want to achieve. Manifest what you want to see in your life. Post them. Write it down. Look at it. Look at it daily. Look at yourself in a mansion, in a big house.
Right.
A beautiful woman next to your side, or a beautiful man, whatever the case may be. Post it. Look at it. Study it. Learn from it. Learn from your mistakes. Like I said, you messed up in the past. We all have. We all messed up in the past, but learn from them. Go look back for a brief moment and learn what you've done, and don't repeat it.
Right.
Because
right.
Learn, destined to repeat it. And finally, it's about believing. I can't say that enough. I can't tell you that enough times. It's believing. Most people don't believe. That's what really irks me. And I'm one of them because I've been there. Like I said, and I tell you, all the stuff that I spit at you is from experience. I've been there. I've learned. I've made mistakes. I still make mistakes. I'm never gonna tell you that I'm perfect. I'm not pretending to be, and I'll never tell you that I am. Nobody's perfect. Only one perfect is upstairs. And no, I don't live in a two-story house. I'm talking about God Almighty. He's the only one perfect. He's the only one right there. So believe, 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 and I promise you we'll get there. Anything else you want to add, Chris?
No, you covered a lot of good topics.
Covered a lot of. We went everywhere. We went everywhere about this podcast. Like I said, sometimes it's just me rambling, but I have such passion for this, for my journey, for my purpose, for God slapped me across the face and told me.
No, you know what? You can't think about it as rambling because there's somebody that's gonna hear this and be like, "Damn,
No,
right."
no. I'm saying that I have passion because God, he like, bam, this is what you need to do.
Yep.
This is why I put you here. And I don't. I've told this to people before. I know there's people out there that don't like me, and I'm completely 100%, 1,000% okay with it because not everybody likes sugar. Not everybody likes salt.
Right.
You know, I'm not the flavor for anyone, but I'm the flavor for somebody. Somebody out there. You know what?
Exactly. Just like music. Just like music. That piece of balloon has a point for all you not Spanish speaking people. That means that damn bald guy has a point. He has a point, and that's it right there. It's helping that one person. I learned another quote. I know I give you a lot of quotes. I've learned so many quotes over the years. You're good. That's what it's about. Yep.
Another one of my favorite is aspire to inspire before you expire.
I like that. Well, one more time. What was it?
Aspire to inspire before you expire.
Yeah. You ever look into Nipsey Hussle?
Oh yeah, I've seen bits and pieces of him. He's definitely.
Man, I was more close-minded when he was actually alive. I didn't really listen to his music or nothing. But after he passed, I started looking into him, into his interviews. This was all the talk of how his business mind was so like advanced. You know, the way he thought. And yeah, once I got into his interviews, like, damn, I missed out. Like I've been missing out this whole time. So
the tough part or the unfortunate part of that is that he became more famous once he passed. When he was,
that's how it always happens.
He was big. He was up there, but he was, I guess, somewhat underground. Not, maybe my age, but my point is, it seemed like he blew up after he passed because he got
that always happens though.
Got more well known.
There's people like me that are like once they see somebody pass, they start looking into it. Like, oh damn, I don't know what that has to do. Like. Not what it has to do with it, but like why it happens.
Well, like I said, I'm the older generation, so I really started knowing about him until after he passed. So I heard his music, heard his interviews, heard all the stuff he was talking about.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, passing was what got me kind of pushed him toward his direction. And he had a smart man. He had a keen mindset.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna send you one of these videos. He talks about energy. Where he talks about like. If you don't want bad stuff happening in your life, then stop putting that out. But then he's like, well, but if that's what you want, then go ahead. Like, everybody has the right to bring whatever they want into their own life.
One of my favorite artists, everybody knows it, is Tupac. Tupac, to me, he was people consider him a thug, but at the same time, if you listen to his music, he goes from poet to gangster, and there's so much in between. He has some music selection like make you like damn, make you think.
Yeah.
Has some lyrics that like, Dear Mama, Brenda's got a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Changes. One of my favorite stuff he said. He goes, I'm doing this not to change. I'm doing this because I don't want to change the world, but I want to inspire somebody that might.
That's huge. That's huge.
Verbatim, the way he said it, but it basically said he's not trying to change the world, but he's trying to spark that fire, trying to spark that amber. Damn. That might happen, that might change, and that's all we're trying to do. You're like, They say the people that the people that change the world are the ones that are crazy enough to think they can.
Yeah, for real.
I got so many quotes in my head. They're like taking up real estate. They're coming out of my ears. I got quotes bleeding out of my ears, and they help me in every situation they come across. They help me and they teach me.
Yeah, but think about it too. Think about it. What's the alternative of that? If you weren't looking into all these quotes and positivity, you'd be thinking, "Oh, I can't do it." No, you can't. Like just the opposite, negative shit. So you got a hold of your mind and you're guiding it in the way you want it to, versus just letting it float around.
Why is it that I always tell you in my boot camps and my videos when I talk to people, anybody I talk to, I tell them eliminate that can't. That can't from your vocabulary. That can't. Oh, you know how many times I hear, I can't do your workouts. They're too hard. They're too challenging. First of all, let's get rid of that. CANT. Can't. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of can't. You can't do 10 push-ups. Can you do 1 push-up? Can you do half a push-up? Guess what? You do half a push-up. You do half a push-up every day. Eventually. And it's not even about push-ups. It's about just the can't. Stop
limiting yourself.
Stop limiting yourself before you try. Stop giving up. Stop giving up before you start. That right there. I'll end it with that. Stop giving up. Stop limiting yourself before you even get started. Before you get off that can't, stop saying, you know what? I can't put on my shoes. Stop it. Get rid of it. Let it go. Done. So there you have it. I saw a podcast about following your dreams, pushing, push, bleed, cry, sweat, do whatever it takes, believe, and I guarantee you will get there.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, right there. I'm going to get there, and you'll see. It's going to happen. It might not happen tomorrow, but guess what? I guarantee you it can happen. Well, there you have it. That's the podcast number 2 with Chris Gonzalez right here. My friend, my client, a bad mother. Follow him on Instagram, Chris_the Chief. And Instagram, you're on Facebook. I'm sure you're on SoundCloud as well. You're everywhere, right?
Not yet. It's getting there.
That's okay. You gotta start growing social media. Get yourself out there. Get yourself out there.
Yes, sir.
And next time, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Monday Motivation. TGIM. Thank God it's Monday.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Coach.
As always, remember, God bless. I love you. I truly mean it. I really, really, really mean it. I love you. Because I love myself. If I don't love myself, I can't love you. But the most important part I'll say in all this 30 minutes we've been talking is love yourself. That's the most important part right there. Love yourself. Love yourself no matter what you do, no matter what you've been through. Love yourself. And you will get there. God bless. Later, Chris.
Take care, Coach.
Yeah.